Tadasana and find Ujjayi breath. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale up to a halfway lift, opening up through the chest. Exhale, step your right foot back. Keep the heel lifted at the back of your mat. Inhale, use blocks or bring your hands to the mat. And as you exhale, straighten the front leg. Inhale as you bend. Exhale as you straighten. Inhale as you bend. Exhale as you straighten. Inhale as you bend, and you can keep the front foot grounded, or you can flex it as you straighten. One more time. You're welcome to go slower, smoothing out the breath. Inhale as you bend the front knee. Exhale, lower the back knee to the ground or to some padding. Inhale, come up to a kneeling lunge, palms together. Exhale, twist to the left, scooping in the abdominals, twisting through the thoracic spine. Inhale, center. It's a pretty small twist, because as I exhale, I'm engaging the abdominals, twisting just the rib cage. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Now you can keep repeating if that feels good today, or the next time that you twist, take a bind. Take your hand or your elbow to the outside of that front knee, and then open up through the chest, open up the arm. Instead of rolling the shoulders forward, press them back, and take 2 more slow breaths here. Inhale, left hand goes behind the head. Just check out where your head is in relationship to your spine. Most of the time we need to press it back a little bit further to keep it in line with the spine, the rib cage, and the hips. On your next inhale, slowly unwind, bringing both hands down. Exhale, step your left foot out to the left. And now, this depends on how tight or open you are in that left leg. You'll walk that left leg out to the left, coming closer to the mat, maybe onto your elbows or your blocks as you breathe. You can hold here, just feeling what's in that inner thigh. Or as you exhale, you can lift that left foot just a little, waking up those muscles that are stretching. Inhale, set the foot down and isometrically drag it towards your mat. Exhale as you lift the foot, any amount, a little or a lot. Inhale, set it down and drag it towards you. One more time. And then settle back into your stretch. Foot goes left, hips go back. And you take 2 more slow breaths for that inner thigh. Inhale, coming up onto your hands or the blocks. We're stepping that left foot forward now, getting more deeply into the hamstrings. Inhale as you lift the back knee. Exhale as you fold. Now some days you might want to keep your hands on the blocks or on the floor. Other days you might interlace your fingers behind your back and get a nice chest stretch as you open up the hamstrings. Remember, it doesn't matter what position you're in terms of how close you are to that leg, but it does matter what's happening in your shoulders. Keep your shoulders lifting away from the mat so your spine is as neutral as possible. Press a little into that front foot so the hamstrings are engaged as they stretch. One more deep breath here. And as you inhale, bend that front knee. As you exhale, step forward and cross the left ankle over the right knee, coming into a standing pigeon. Now again, different days call for different strategies. So some days you'll do this standing. Some days you'll come down onto your back and do a nice supported version with your back against the floor. Take about 2 more slow breaths here, flexing this left foot, making sure the knee feels good, cradling it in close to your chest. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, Ujjayi breath to reach the arms high. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift, open up through the chest. Exhale, step that left foot back. We're reaching it back and keeping the heel lifted as we land. Now hands can come to the blocks or to the mat. As you exhale, straighten the front leg. Maybe flex this front foot or keep it grounded. Different strokes for different days. Inhale, bend that front knee. Exhale as you straighten. Inhale as you bend. Exhale as you straighten. Again, it doesn't matter how bent or straight your leg gets, but the spine matters. So keep the spine as neutral as possible. You may want to sometimes do this by a mirror. Every once in a while, it's good to check your form. And then come back to doing it with your internal focus. When you're ready, lower that back knee. Inhale, come upright, palms together, thoracic twisting. Exhale, your navel keeps facing the front as you turn your rib cage. The chin stays in line with the sternum. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. This time you might continue moving or take the bind. The hand can come to the outer leg, or maybe today you bring the elbow down. Let each day find different variations for you. Open up that right arm, open up that right shoulder, even the left one too, and breathe. As you exhale, unwind the arms and step this right foot out to the right. Now again, you might hold this stretch. I recommend most days finding the active version of this first. So a little stretch in that right inner thigh, and then you lift. Inhale, set it down. Try to drag the right foot closer to your mat. Exhale, pick it up. Inhale, press it down and drag it in. Exhale, pick it up. With as little lean as possible through the hip. Inhale, drag it in towards the center. And now you might cease and desist with all that active movement and sink a little lower into the stretch. Letting the hips move back if you need to. Letting the toes point forward. Breathing into that stretch that you feel. When you're ready for hamstrings, you'll come back up onto your hands, maybe also blocks. Step this right foot forward and lift the back knee. Inhale as you bend that front knee, find the neutral spine. Interlace the fingers if you're using the chest opening option today. And as you exhale, straighten that front leg and fold only as far as you need to. Only as far as you can go with a neutral spine. Shoulders stay lifted away from the mat, whether you're taking the chest stretch or keeping your hands on the blocks. And then folding until you feel the stretch somewhere along the hamstrings, the hip. Pressing a little bit into this front foot, keeping the front leg active as you breathe. Step forward. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, cross your right ankle over your left ankle, and now you're sitting into that standing pigeon position or coming down onto your mat to do this lying down on your back. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Right foot flexes. Deep breath in. Right knee stays in close to the chest. Full breath out. Tailbone reaches out behind you. So your spine again stays pretty neutral. It's not rounding into a cat. As you inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana.